I was out just a couple of days ago admiring my Espalier apple trees. I have 2 Annas and 1 golden Dorset along this wall. They were developing buds, and I thought, oh great, we're gonna have some apple blossoms here pretty soon. And then I came out this morning and this is what I saw. I've got them along this wall. There are 3 of them. I have this trellis for anchor points for it, so I've got 4 legs of it. I was seeing these adorable little buds forming. That's what I was excited about. But when I came out this morning, this is what I found. Just nibbled off, missing little buds. So the branch that I showed you that has the buds still attached is one of the few that is left, and we have a rock squirrel that I see occasionally in our yard. He wreaked havoc on my pomegranates last year. He kept climbing the tree, nibbling the back out of the pomegranate. I would reach up to pick it thinking I had a really nice pomegranate to harvest, and only to find that it was actually hollow because he had very sneakily chewed out the back part of it. I think that he's getting hungry and he's taking advantage of these fresh apple shoots, so I'm gonna have to cover this again, which is such a shame because I think it looks so pretty when it's just out and natural. I had to keep it covered all summer last year just to keep the squirrel out of the apples so that I could harvest a few of them. But it looks like he is back again and he is hungry at the end of winter. So I'm gonna go get my mesh netting that I have. Now, I don't use the stuff that has like the 1 or 2 inch holes in it because I found that the lizards get caught in it and die because they get tangled up and they can't get out. So I don't use that stuff. I use some that is a very fine mesh that will keep the squirrel away and it will not harm birds or lizards or other creatures like that. The stuff I use is a very fine mesh. It keeps the insects and the critters and the birds all off of my fruit trees, and it's pretty lightweight and it's safe because nothing is going to get trapped in here. I will put it up here against these wires, and then I will fasten it with these spring clamps. I am not sure these are going to recover this year. I think they probably will not. I guess I will just have to wait until next year and then really hope that these blossoms here that he left are good enough to give me a few apples. All right, so here is the whole lovely covering. We share our gardens with these critters, which is fine, and we're all part of the ecosystem, but sometimes we have to make a little more effort to protect the things that we don't want to share with them, like our apple trees. Next year, I think I'm going to put these covers up probably at the beginning of January just to make sure that that squirrel does not get a snack from my apple trees.